Hello everybody, I'm BC Begley, and these are your news headlines for September 18th of 2022. Fiona strengthens into a Category 1 hurricane as storm heads towards Puerto Rico. Fiona has strengthened into a Category 1 hurricane with sustained winds of 80 miles per hour and gusts of up to 100 miles per hour as it churns in the Caribbean about 50 miles south of Puerto Rico, bringing with it the threats of flooding and mudslides, according to the National Hurricane Center's latest update. Nancy Pelosi condemns Azerbaijan's attacks on Armenia. U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Sunday strongly condemned what she said were illegal border attacks by Azerbaijan on Armenia, using a visit to the Russian ally to pledge American support for its sovereignty. Obama, Martha's Vineyard celebrities, silent on opening up island homes to illegal immigrants. Former President Barack Obama and several other high-profile Democrats who own homes on Martha's Vineyard have remained silent on whether they will open up their homes to provide comfort to any illegal immigrants sent to the island by Republican governors. Storm lashes Alaskan shore, bringing severe coastal flooding and prompting evacuations. The remnants of Typhoon Merbok have been battering Alaska's western coast since late Friday, bringing flooding powerful enough to uproot buildings and forcing residents to seek shelter. Alaska Governor Mike DeLavy on Saturday declared a disaster for impacted communities as heavy rains lashed the coast, filling roadways with water and debris. Tsunami warnings issued after 6.9 magnitude earthquake hit Taiwan. A 6.9 magnitude earthquake struck southeastern Taiwan on Sunday, causing buildings to collapse and triggering tsunami warnings. The quake hit the Qisheng Township in rural southeastern Taiwan and had a depth of about 10 kilometers. Russia widens strikes on Ukrainian civilian targets after frontline setbacks. Russia has widened its strikes on Ukrainian civilian infrastructure in the past week, following setbacks on the battlefield, and is likely to expand its target range further, Britain said on Sunday. A rare special warning has been issued as violent typhoon makes landfall in Japan. Typhoon Nanmadol made landfall in southwestern Japan on Sunday night, with authorities urging millions of people to take shelter from the powerful storm's high winds and torrential rain. Disturbing video shows man with an axe menacing customers at New York McDonald's. A man in New York City was arrested on Friday after menacing customers at a McDonald's, which included using a small axe, according to police. After seemingly being taken down, the video was reposted and circulated on Twitter, showing 2 minutes of the incident between the man and several patrons at the fast food chain. At least 3 killed when 2 planes collide over Colorado. At least 3 people were killed when 2 planes collided over Colorado on Saturday morning, officials said. A single-engine Cessna 172 and a Sonex Xenos collided and crashed near Vance Brand Airport in Longmont around 8:50 a.m., the Federal Aviation Administration and the National Transportation Safety Board reported. New York City receives 2 more busloads of migrant asylum seekers. 2 more migrant buses have arrived in New York City on Sunday morning. The passengers, most of whom appeared to be adult males with some women and children in the mix, disembarked at Port Authority at approximately 7 a.m. on Sunday. Fox News has told more buses of migrants are being expected to arrive later in the day. California's mosquito fire burns over 73,000 acres. Growth may slow with expected rainfall. A wildfire in Northern California has scorched over 73,000 acres. But officials say the fire's growth may hit a, quote, speed bump on Sunday with rainfall expected. The mosquito fire, which is burning about 110 miles northeast of San Francisco, was 21% contained as of Sunday morning, the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection said. Officials said the blaze has destroyed at least 78 homes and other buildings since first igniting on September the 6th. The EU proposes to suspend billions in funds to Hungary. The European Union's executive branch recommended on Sunday that the bloc suspend around 7.5 billion euros in funding to Hungary over concerns about democratic backsliding and the possible mismanagement of EU money. Russia war in Ukraine set to dominate United Nations gathering. Russia's war in Ukraine is set to dominate the annual gathering of government leaders at the United Nations in New York City, although developing countries are insisting that health issues, the global food supply, and climate change don't fall through the cracks, officials said. And the death toll rises to 81 in the Tajikistan-Kyrgyzstan border clashes. Tajikistan said that 35 of its citizens were killed in the latest border clashes with Kyrgyzstan, raising the overall death toll to at least 81. On its Facebook page, the Tajik Foreign Ministry reported 35 people dead, including civilians, women, and children. And those are the news headlines for September 18th of 2022.